Rebecca Vardy and Jamie Lomas bravely lay down in a pit stuffed with bugs, rats and 12 very nosy crocodiles, one of which rested its face on Jamie's neck in tonight's celeb trial. The bush tucker buddies closed their eyes, shut their mouths and held hands as 70 rodents crawled on the faces and a croc casually rested his face on Jamie's neck. A crocodile got dangerously close to Jamie Lomas' neck in the trial. A horrendous celeb trial tonight saw Rebecca Vardy and Jamie Lomas get covered with bugs and a croc came in too. Meanwhile, Rebecca shouted, "If my husband voted for me to do this," hes dead unaware that he confessed to doing exactly that on Twitter this week. After Ian Lee's failure to launch during his trial the day before, which led to a huge backlash from viewers, the pressure was really on ahead of the horrific challenge. And Hollyoaks hung Jamie, 42, had admitted that rats were his worst nightmare after the public voted for him and footballer's wife Rebecca, 35, to do a joint trial. But the pair knew that the camp were starving hungry and needed some proper food, and Jamie, who had only eaten rice and beans all week, commented, "It has to be. We've got to eat and we need meat." Rebecca Vardy and Jamie Lomas take on the whole anime celebrity. 2017 mealworms bounce off Rebecca's face, and there were 20 kilos of them in there. 70 rats were in the enclosure. Rebecca's least favorite creatures, rats, climb over her, and Jamie asked why she thought they'd been chosen to battle the trial. Becky joked to Ant and Dec, "We've probably been moaning the most." Soon after that, the pair, who had steely determination, according to Ant, were sent down into a hole in the ground and told to lie down in 3 hollows, with a max of 11 stars up for grabs. Becky and Jamie had to stay still in the hole, strapped down, for a fixed amount of time, and in the first hollow they were covered in hordes of 50,000 cockroaches, 20 kilos of mealworms and enough crickets to shake a few sticks at. Struggling to keep their mouths closed, the pair held hands and managed to remain there until the klaxon rang out, but the next hollow was more challenging. The duo had to lie in an underground hellhole. Jamie and Rebecca hold hands as they lie in a dark hole with critters. As soon as Jamie realized what was in there, 70 hungry rats, he cried, "Arhh, I f***ing hate rats, oh god, they're my biggest phobia, this is my worst nightmare." As the rats crawled all over the faces, Becky encouraged Jamie to stay still and pretend they weren't there. Asked to confirm they were okay, Becky joked, "Yeah, I've dealt with worse rats than these in my life." They managed to complete the rat time total and to win 4 more stars for camp, bringing the total to 7. A crocodile enters the enclosure behind the contestants. 12 crocs joined the duo. Jamie and Becky then climbed into the final hollow, which was cold and wet, and were told to stay there for 4 minutes. Ant also advised them to stay very still as crocodiles started to creep in beside them. Realizing what was going on, Becky muttered, "Oh my life, OF." One of the crocodiles took a fancy to Jamie's neck and rested itself there before the lights went out and it was pitch dark. The duo finally finished the task with 11 stars. Rebecca crawls between hollows complaining about the disgusting smell. Jamie was still covered in bugs when he got out of the hole. They both managed to stay in the final hollow until the klaxon, which meant they won all 11 stars for camp. Becky and Jamie were naturally over the moon, with ecstatic Becky saying, "It was tough. It was mind over matter." Rebecca is married to footballer Jamie Vardy. Meanwhile, Jamie said, "I definitely faced my fear there because rats. I can't ever think of them. They're up my pants, up my bum. I just don't like them." Dismissing Jamie's comment, Becky said that just like large hamsters. Jamie chats about the trial and winning the camp proper food, complimenting his cohort's work. Jamie told Becky, "We're mega, aren't we, partner?" Becky replied, "Yes, so happy that we've done it and more. Importantly, I can't wait to get back to tell camp." They then returned to camp and said they'd only got 3 stars before excitedly revealing they had won all 11, leaving everyone elated.